Bosnich.
He loves that. He will love that.
He's handled well all afternoon.
Yeah, but he likes that. Just want to get in amongst people. Loves it. They have had
Milosevic.
I can't believe the problems Leeds have had with just a long ball down the middle. They've had untold problems with the big kick.
McAllister almost forcing Townsend into the area. Palmer. That'll be a Leeds ball. It's not been a difficult game for the referee. He's handled it well, though. It's not too much fuss. McAllister, Brolin, Alekiog gets it clear to York. Offside flag is up.
No, he's given a foul. It's a foul, you know. He's in his own half there, actually. I think he's just given Weatherall a little nudge as he went to gather it.
Must be. It's in that half of the field. Speed. Stopped by Charles. Been some good performances all around this Villa side. Gary Charles hasn't done much wrong, has he?
They haven't had a bad player. I mean, they've had it. You could virtually say they've had 10 outstanding players, or 10 outfield outstanding players. I think Bozzy hasn't had an awful lot to do. What he's done competently. But I mean, the number of times Townsend, York, and Draper have put passes together has been untrue.
That was a nice little touch by Brolin. Yeboah couldn't quite pick it up from Palmer. That was hit a little too fiercely. McGrath. Taylor, scorer of the second goal. Leeds are backing off. York is up alongside him. Palmer's coming back to attack him. And in the end, Leeds just look around and allow Dwight York to pick it up again. He might be punished for this. No. McAllister's there. Knocking the ball up to Brolin. Southgate hits it straight at Kelly. And now Brolin. That's a foul. Free kick quickly taken. McAllister. Gray. And Wright gets it clear. Kelly. Long towards Dean, who was coming in on that far side. But Alekiog again got a valuable header in for Villa. Speed crossing it in again. Palmer's in there with a header. McGrath gets it clear. Leeds looking for a goal now to revive their hopes here. And again, Bosnich is there, anticipated it well, grabbed it high above the head both of Yeboah and Dean. To beat Notts County and Derby, Blackburn, Reading and Birmingham in the semi-finals to get here. It's Palmer. No nonsense from Townsend. Villa got past Peterborough and Stockport, QPR, Wolves, and the semi-final against Arsenal. When you think of that first semi-final when they were 2 goals down and struggling with the 2 goals by Dennis Bergkamp, who would have thought it would have finished this way, but they showed amazing powers of recovery, and that's exactly what Leeds have got to show now. There's the yellow card. Southgate, I think it was. It's a free kick, Leeds. Kelly with it. Bosnich coming again. Lost it. And McGrath gets it away. Leeds fans claiming there was a handball there, but they weren't really in the best position to see.
Always puzzles me why goalkeepers do that. I mean, there's a load of big guys in the box. There's a slow ball in. I don't think it's really necessary for Mark Bosley to come and climb over big defenders.
Kelly's header. Dean has done well. Got speed alongside him, but he's not done well there. In fact, he's done appallingly. Well, the clock will tell him that he's got about 12 minutes left to put this right.
Yeah, but where he'll be disappointed, Howard, he'll know his team hasn't done him justice today. He'll know that. I mean, they've come here and, you know, at least when you come to a final, you want your team to play it at its best, and they'll be the first to admit that they haven't done themselves justice. Having said that, I shouldn't detract. Villa have been excellent.
No.
I mean, I wonder whether somebody like Andy Townsend would be able to keep the sort of tempo he's maintained all match, and he shows not one little bit of sign of flagging.
Given away there by Speed, but Dwight York couldn't make anything of it. The ricochet falls to Milosevic, and now to Draper. Right. Milosevic. And away goes Andy Gray. He's found Brolin. Brolin in turn trying to find Yeboah, but Yeboah has had no change whatsoever out of this back three of visitors this afternoon, and Southgate beats him quite comfortably there. That came off Draper, so it's going to be a Leeds throw. Palmer's gone well forward now. McAllister. Palmer's gone up and stayed up. Ekiog with that clearance. And now the break is on again.
Yeah, but here's the danger now. They haven't got one midfield player back, and it's a spring against them. And there's York just pulling wide, looking up now. He's attacking the defender, as he's done for most of the day.
So York with Milosevic on this side. Taylor's come up quickly. Sorry, Ron.
Just saying, as he's done most of the afternoon, yes. He's been allowed to turn and go at them.
Taylor. York. Draper. Right. Again, it's Draper. Taylor. Villa fans enjoying this. Southgate. So he wants to go all the way. Why not? But Palmer now can get the action springing to the other end. McAllister. Kelly. No. Southgate finds Draper. And Leeds had that hopeful spell early in the second half, but other than that,
second goal's killed them, hasn't it?
The second goal has killed them, and Villa have looked the better side for most of the game.
Oh, they've murdered them.
Offside against York.
I actually think, Brian, it's been a classic Wembley performance.
By Villa, yes.
They've passed the ball excellently, 1 and 2 touch. They've fizzed it around. And to be fair to Leeds haven't done themselves justice, but they've been chasing shadows for long periods where Villa haven't allowed them to get near the ball.
Kelly with a kick. Dean going for it. Corner given. So Leeds got a corner. They're calling up Gary Speed to take it. A little over 8 minutes left. Just to imagine if Leeds were to nick one here now. They've got 3 players on the goal line. Here's the corner. Loaded in again. Safe pair of hands of Mark Bosnich.
It's incredible, isn't it? Whenever you play Leeds at Ellen Road or whatever it stands, looks like Staunton's going to get a little outing. Whenever you play Leeds at Ellen Road, every dead ball, every set play, they send their big brigade up. You're always panicking for your life. And They haven't caused one threat today from it.
Yeboah chasing. Brolin supporting. McAllister's in there too. Brolin. Pemberton. Long range shot. No problem at all there. There's no doubt that Steve Staunton will be coming on very shortly. Goes Weatherall. Ekiog, offside flag up against Milosevic. Dean versus Ekiog. Come for speed, hits the ball in early towards Bray. I don't think Bosnich has been seriously troubled all afternoon, has he?
No, he's had the aerial stuff that he's trying to flutter out the air, and there's one little flutter off the free kick there. There's been nothing where he's had to pull out anything world class or anything.
Brolin beaten by Taylor. Taylor with a little ball forward, and Draper's on the way now with York on one side, and an offside flag goes up.
I think York is right there. I don't think he was offside, but the ball was heavy anyway. But it must be a lovely old feeling in a cup final to be head of the field at this stage. No, he looks just about onside there. But I mean, the ball was heavy anyway.
Yeah, two up with
2 up, but enjoying yourself and expressing yourself, and not really.
And not sensing you're in any trouble at all.
That's right. It's not really as if you think, oh, don't let them in.
That's right.
You actually get the feeling that there's more in it for the Villa if they win it. I mean, they've passed the ball around now, but it's not been demonstration passing, it's been urgency. It's been a purpose to the passing. I mean, York's big contribution to the season, of course, has been his goal scoring, but I'll bet he's not played a better game than he's played today.
Really?
Well, he's linked the play, he's shown for things, he's been a hell of a problem, and he's been in any number of outstanding performances.
Here's Kelly now for Leeds. Brolin. And Wright gets it away. McAllister. Space to measure up across. In fact, he's found Brian Dean. Dean tries to get it back to him. Needs a crossing now from Gray. Ricocheted, almost nonchalantly kicked away or stabbed away there by Alan Wright in the first place, and then Draper. Offside flag goes up. Free kick to Aston Villa. Pemberton with that header to Charles. Here's Speed again. Nice little touch there by Yeboah, and Palmer going through, and Brolin on the far side. Leeds making a late break here, and Palmer with a header, and he's just over. That was probably Leeds' best move of the game.
It was easily their best move of the game, Brian. Some great link-up play. Turns this back in, Brolin now. And Carlton Palmer just can't get over the top of the ball. That was the most incisive passing movement of the game.
Brolin played a big part in it, but here's Bosnich with a goal kick for Villa. Inside the last 3 minutes. Kelly Palmer. He let it go. Yeboah. Dean is there. Speed. That's going to be a corner. McAllister will take it. Leeds plastering that Villa area with white shirts now, including Weatherall back there. Held in, fisted away. Good piece of keeping. Gray. Knocked away by Southgate. Here's Milosevic up here. If he can keep it running, and York is up alongside him. But no. Villa have now got to, rather, Leeds have got chance to get people back. Charles. Up to Dwight York. Into Milosevic. York again to Townsend. To York. To Wright. Palmer cut that out. Carlton Palmer. Yeboah fighting at Townsend for the ball and winning it. It's a nice little break, but in the end, Ekiok was there to hold up Brian Dean. Yeboah. McAllister straight to Mark Draper. Oh, look at Milosevic in a bit of space here. Pemberton trying to hold him up. If he gets it onto that left foot, it could be trouble. And it's Dwight York, and it's another one. 3-0. Well, he's had a terrific season, Dwight York, with those 22 goals. Those two vital ones in the semi-final. He's made them for Milosevic, and now Milosevic makes this one for him. 3-0, an emphatic finale now for Villa, and Milosevic a big part of it.
Yeah, well, that can always happen when you're chasing the game, and big spaces, they've worked it down the field. Milosevic very unselfish there, and that's a good finish, a nonchalant finish. A player on top of his game, doesn't hesitate, whack. And it's not a flattering score, is it?
It's not. No, it's a realistic scoreline, to be fair. Well, the smile that lights up football has lit up Aston Villa and their fans here at Wembley this afternoon. Dwight York, leading scorer, his 23rd goal of the season. But neither Dwight York nor Milosevic nor Taylor has been named man of the match for the Alan Hardacre Trophy. That goes to the man who's just played the ball there, the Aston Villa captain who's on the ball at the moment, Andy Townsend, and it couldn't be a better choice.
No, he's been absolutely magnificent, Andy. I mean, we all said at one stage it was going to be a confrontation of the international captains, and although he's received a lot more support by his teammates, he's deservedly won it.
Played well, over a minute of time added on now. Villa certainly go into Europe next season. They're winners of this Coca-Cola Cup, there's no doubt about that now. With, as what Ron is saying, a classic Wembley performance. Their 7th appearance in the final, their 5th victory in this final in the League Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup, equaling the record of Liverpool. And here's Dwight York, and maybe they're not finished yet. York. Goal kick.
His appetite's been whetted now. He wants another one.
And Leeds are looking what they are, a beaten and at the moment looking a dispirited side. Up to Brolin. And here's Palmer. Bit of jockeying there from Gary Charles. Palmer's shot charged down by Paul McGrath. There goes the final whistle. The Coca-Cola Cup.